Do you all love stories?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
tell me, after you read a story, how do you feel? After you read a story, if you have read the story with all your heart and all your mind, how do you feel after reading a story? Eh?
Happy.
You feel happy? Wonder, yeah. Sometimes you wonder, right? Your mind travels. Your mind travels with the story. That happens, right? Yeah,
Yes.
that is it. That is how, if you're reading it with full attention, not distracting, you're very focused, then you feel, sometimes you feel what?
The story.
Sorry?
We can visualize the story.
Yeah, you can visualize the story. Oh, you people are so smart. You can visualize the story. Then what else? And tell me.
Understand the story.
Sorry?
Understand the story.
You can understand the story. Now tell me something. Anytime. Okay.
We think we are the characters in the story.
Oh, you feel you are the characters in the story. That's wonderful to get it from you. Okay. So shall I start my story with your permission?
Yes, ma'am.
This is it. So this story is the title. See, whenever somebody speaks about the title, that means what is the name of the story? You must be familiar with the term title. Bruce and the Spider by James Baldwin. James Baldwin is the author. He is the author. Author means a person who has written the story. So Bruce and the Spider. Okay, Madam? Two characters you can. Okay, so this is it. Bruce and the Spider. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, clear.
I'm right. So now you must not talk. Okay, if you talk, then there will be disturbance. Okay, so for some time you have to be with me. You have to give me your ears and your eyes, but you will not give your words. That is a condition. Okay, there should not be any disturbance. So, see, there was once a king of Scotland whose name was Robert Bruce. This name you must not forget. And he was the king of Scotland. He needed to be both brave and wise. King must be brave and wise because he has to lead his people, right? Because the times in which he lived were wild and rude. When he lived, everybody was very wild and rude. People were not as kind as they should be. The King of England was at war with him. So he had an enemy, the King of England. He had an enemy, the King of England. The King of England was his enemy. He was always waging war with him and had led a great army into Scotland to drive him out of the land. So this King of England had a huge army and he was very powerful. What he did is, he, with his power, he drove the other king, the King of Scotland, Bruce, out of his land. So Bruce lost his land. Battle after battle. Battle is a place where they fight, right? The kings, they wage wars in the battle. So battle after battle had been fought. 6 times Bruce had led his brave little army against his foes. Foes means enemies. Last, I'll ask you the word. You have to remember this word, okay? Recall this word, foe. F-O-E means enemy. And opposite of it is friend. Friend and foe, okay? Starting with F. So don't forget, I'll ask you this word. So what happened? He had a very little army and this Bruce had to move from his land, his own land. And 6 times he was defeated. Okay, 6 times his men had been beaten. I told you already. And they were driven into flight. They had to run away from there. At last his army was scattered. So what happened? This king Bruce lost his army, the power. Once they were united, but now after he was defeated, the army was all scattered. People were here and there. At last his army was scattered and he was forced, the king was forced to hide in the woods. Woods means forest. Okay, this word also I'll ask you last. Woods means forest. And in lonely places among the mountains, the king had to run away from his land and he had to hide in the forest. Now, what happens next? One rainy day, Bruce was very sad and he lay on the ground under a crude shed, an old shed. Okay, crude means old shed. Listening to the patter of the drops on the roof above him. As it was raining, the sound of rain is called patter, right? He could hear the patter of the drops on the roof above him. He was tired and unhappy. He was ready to give up all hope. Now he lost all faith. He knew that his army is scattered. Now there is no chance of going back to his kingdom because the king of England is very powerful and he has forced him to flee from his place. It seemed to him that there was no use of him to try to do anything more. He had given up hope. He thought he will never be able to get his kingdom back. But see what happened. As he lay thinking, looking at the roof, he saw a spider. The new character has emerged here, right? He saw a little spider over his head, making ready to weave her web. You know spiders. Have you seen spider weaving her web? How does it do? It's a great architecture, right? Great art. See how God has gifted this tiny spider to create the cobweb. That he is a very good architect. See God's blessing on animals, like how man has got mind, intelligence. Similar way, even animals, even tiny insects are also blessed with intelligence. They can think and they also can work. So this weaving her cobweb. Now he watched this insect, the spider, her as she toiled. She was working hard and hard. It wasn't easy to connect one end to another, right? She toiled slowly and with great care. 6 times she tried to throw her frail. Frail means weak. The thread is not that hard, right? Even with a small push or a little finger, you can move the cobweb away whenever you just get into a place which is not used much. You take few things which aren't used much, you find this web around, but it's easy, right? With a slight touch, you can remove it. So frail means weak. I'll ask you this word also. One I told you about before, friend, opposite foe, means enemy. Frail, easy, no? Rail, you know, rail. Train runs over the rail. So frail, F-R-A-I-L means weak thread from one beam to another. So this insect was trying to knit the thread from one beam to another, and 6 times it fell short. See, this 6 is very important here because 6 times our King of Scotland, Robert Bruce, was defeated 6 times and he had given up hope. Oh, I have lost my kingdom. My soldiers are scattered. Now I will never be able to return back to my kingdom. What shall I do? And he started running into the forest and now he was lying under the shed, right? Now see, so 6 times is very important. Poor thing, Bruce started thinking. Poor thing, you too know what it is to fail. So you too have realized how you feel when you fail, because he has also failed 6 times, right? This is Bruce. You can see a picture there. That's Bruce. Now, but the spider did not lose hope. But spider was different, okay? Spider was not like this king. Spider was entirely or completely different. Spider did not lose hope with the 6th failure. This king was watching it, you know, without uttering a word. And to his surprise, he saw with still more care. And the spider, every time it had a failure, it was coming back with the same care as it was doing for the first time. She made ready to try for the 7th time. This was the 7th attempt, right? Bruce almost forgot his own troubles as he watched her swing herself out upon the slender line. See, slender, very thin line. S-L-E-N-D-E-R. This word also you must remember. For now, I have told you a few words. There are questions coming up at the end of the session. There you have to react. Okay, slender line. So the king was watching all the time. Would she fail again? He had a question in his mind when watching the spider. Would she fail again? No, the thread was carried safely to the beam and fastened there. And fastened there means tied there. Okay, this is the word. To fasten means to tie. The thread was carried safely to the beam. It was knitting from one beam to another beam, like pillars, right? You know. And it fastened it there. It fastened it there. It tied it there, right? To be more strong. See what engineering work it is doing. And this king lay there silently watching the hard work, the toiling of the spider. I too will try a seventh time. See, our king had given up the sixth time, but he learned a lesson from a tiny insect that you must not accept failure. There's always a chance. So he too desired to go for a seventh time. Cried Bruce, see, I too will try a seventh time. See, he cried out louder. He arose and called his men together. They were scattered, right? See, there's also a word. Scatter means here and there. Together means together, right? United. He told them of his plans. What he did, he told his men about his plans, what plans he has, what ideas he has, and send them out with messages of cheer to his disheartened people who have lost heart. Okay. What did he do? He told his plans to his men with messages of happiness and cheer to his disheartened people. His people had all lost hope and they were all sad. So people of Scotland, okay. Soon there was an army of brave Scotchmen around him. See, soon what happened? From Scotland, people of Scotland are called Scotchmen, the men of Scotland. They were all, the brave were all around him. Now, another battle was fought. Now he had more people in his army. Another battle was fought. And the King of England was retreated to his own country. So what happened? They sent the King of England back to his retreated means he was sent back to his own place, to England. Now he had taken Scotland also, but now he was defeated and he had to return back to his own country. After that day, no one by the name of Bruce would ever hurt a spider. So spider is the animal that gave Bruce idea. So since that day, nobody with the name of Bruce was attacking or killing a spider. The lesson which the little creature had taught the king was never forgotten. See, even we as people are getting a message from this tiny insect, right? We are also getting, when you are hearing the story, you are also getting a message from the tiny insect, because everyone has to be remembering this lesson. It's a very important lesson which every day, every moment reminds us of things, right? You should never give up. There's always a chance, right? There's a proverb also, if there is a will, there is a way. Seeing a task which your teacher has given or your parents give, you must never ever give up. You must feel that if I will try, I can do it. You have to speak to yourself. Okay, give courage to yourself and you have to do it. That is it. So I hope you all listen to this story, and there are few questions in the story which you can think about. What did the spider teach Robert Bruce? How did Robert Bruce show he was both brave and wise? What does the word crude mean in the sentence? Bruce lay on the ground under a crude shed. I've told the meaning of this word. How does the King of England show he is different from Robert Bruce? Anyways, let that be there. But before that, so toiled is a word for hard work. Okay, toil means hard work. You must remember all this. I'm showing you once again so that when I ask you, you must be on your toes, immediate with your response. So that is it. So the king learned a lesson and he could gather his scattered army and he could win his land back from the cruel king of England. That is the story. Now, after this, I'll just mention a few points that are story elements. Every story has story elements. Story elements are pieces of the story when put together, give a complete story. That's it. Okay, so for that, what you should know that the story title. Then there will be name of the story. Story title means name of the story, you know. As here it was Bruce and the Spider. Setting, when and where the story takes place, right? The story is set in Scotland. And it was one rainy day when this king was lying under the shed. Now, name of the author, who has written? James Baldwin, right? I showed you the name of the author. The author will be written either under the title or last after the story. Whenever you get something to read, you must check out for that. Characters can be people, animals, or things. Here we have King of England, King of Scotland, Spider, right? Then army is also there. And the events in the story, what happens in the story, right? What happens first, next, then, later, and in their order, right? You know what happens first, that there's a king of Scotland named Robert Bruce. Then the king of England comes. He's very powerful, huge army, and he fights. So king of Scotland has to go from there, run away for his life to save his life. And then what happens? One day when lying under the shed, he finds a small spider knitting its web, failing many times, and the seventh time trying to do it again. So that gives him a message, right? We should never give up. So later he comes back. That's how you use this word, first, next, and later. That adds beauty to your writing. Now, what is the climax? Then he comes with a huge army and he fights the king of England, right? And what moral you get, the value you get from this is called moral, the lesson you learn. That is, we must never give up. And if there is a will, there is a way. That is it. Okay. Now, see, this is it. I have put it in a box like this. Whenever you get something, you can also try doing it. Your teachers, English teachers will share this box with you. The inside of the box you must fill after you read the story. See, just rewinding it again. Title of the story, Bruce and the Spider. Author, James Baldwin. The setting, that is where and when. Time, on rainy day, place, Scotland, and the characters. Whoever is there in the story, they come under character. The spider, Robert Bruce, the king of England, and army. Right? Army. Okay, a R sound you should not hear. Army. Now see, the main character is Robert Bruce, king of Scotland. So this is clear now. Now, what happens here? Actions that happen is the plot. King of England was always fighting with Robert Bruce, who was the king of Scotland, right? What was the problem? The problem was Bruce was defeated and removed from his land. His army was scattered. What is the climax? One day when lying down, he saw a spider trying harder and harder, making its web, right? What is the word for trying harder and harder that you saw in the story? You remember? There was a word. Do you remember? Yeah, good. The solution. See, this is the solution. The king also gathered courage and fought the battle against the rude king of England. And what is the moral that you saw here? What is the moral? Okay. So I want one by one you can read this sentences summary. When everything is put together, you get a short story about it. Okay, I have put it in very few sentences, minimal sentences. See, so after you read a storybook or whatever you read, if you narrate it to somebody else, your friend or your brother or your sister, they will also want to read it. That is the magic of story summary. Okay, so this is what you have to learn now. See how this is written. Can someone read?
Pida.
Yeah, Pida, read. Read.
Summary. Bruce and the Spider is a short story written by James Baldwin. It is the story of Bruce, the King of Scotland. He was defeated by the King of England, who was very rude. He was very sad and had to run away from his land.
Okay, that's fine. Now I want somebody else to boys, someone else. Some boys. No, no, I want boys. I want boys. Not, yeah, please. Come here. Come here.
After watching a spider struggling
No, from here. One day I didn't hear.
one day after watching a spider struggling hard to make its web, Bruce decided to work harder and defeat the King of England. And he was victorious against the King of England in the battle.
Very good. Now, what is this? That also you read.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Who will read the moral of the story? Okay. Never. So here. Okay, we have come to this. Now let me see you all. Then I will have my questions for you. Okay. Let me stop this. Then I will have my questions for you. There it is. Now listen. Did you like the story? Have you ever, has anyone read the story before?
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you? Show your reactions. Show your reaction. Has anyone read the story before? Yeah, Shayan Hassan, Fatima M.A., Amika, Aiden Riaz, Hanna. You all have read, right? Hope, moral of the story. Yeah, that is very important. Don't give up. You should never accept defeat. There was one more proverb that I said, no? You must, if you, something I said.
If there is
If there is a will, yeah, but you should have that attitude. Yeah, if there is a will, I tell you, sometimes when you do your math problems, you don't get it. Do you just leave it as such? You don't work it. You just leave it as such. Do you do that?
I will do.
Ah, see, that happens. You should be solving your problems. You should never give up.
I will do.
Yeah. Even if you don't get first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, even seventh time you don't get, you have to work.
Yes.
That is the moral of the story. Okay. Will you all do like that? Show me thumbs up reaction. This story is for me too. It's not only for you. I must also be following the same. That message is for all of us. Never give up. Okay. We must have the will. If we have the will, we will find our ways. Okay. Did you all enjoy the story?
Yes, ma'am.
Will you all read and write the review? Submit your review on time.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, all my words will go waste. Okay, inshallah, everybody has to. There is a will, there is a way.
ma'am.
We want all our CPS scholars. You're all scholars. All very intelligent, smart. Yeah. Okay. So we come to the end of our story time. Enjoy your time. Read, grow, and be very much lovely students. Okay. If you want, you can create a moral out of whatever you read. Okay.
Yeah.
You can write something from your mind. Your mind must work always. Give work to your mind. See, I tell you, when you don't use a knife for some time, what happens to the knife? It will be fresh always. What happens? Have you seen? How will it look? It will be shining. Then it will be rusted, right? Lot of things will be there on it. So likewise, your mind also needs to be sharpened always. You have to give food to your mind to think. Thinking is your mind's food. Then only you can grow very smart. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All promise. Show me high five with your hands. High
Oh,
five.
double.
Okay. That's it.
So
So I
read
had a-
this month you have time, full month you have time. You read properly, write your review, check with your mom and dad, then upload. then tell your class teacher. Then she will give you a chance to present it in the assembly or in the class. Okay, and get ready for an MCQ, the multiple choice question at the end of the month. Okay, ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
say
sir.
thanks. Thank you,
Yes,
Jabina ma'am.
Thank
Say
you.
thank you to Jabina ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Good time.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you all.
Thank you.
It's a wonderful time with you all. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a
Okay,
wonderful
bye bye.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, dear one.